Are those bees? Or... That's really crazy.
I can't wait to try out
this game, Proteus.
Okay, sweet babies, this is Protodead, and I'm back with another Let's Try Out video. Today we're going to try out Proteus. I think I'm saying that correctly.
As you may or may not know, a Let's Try Out video is a part Let's Play. That means there's going to be some commentary in here. A part tutorial, you learn as I learn. A part first impressions, because most of these games I've never played before, and you're going to get to hear my thoughts as they kind of roll off my head in the moment. It's also kind of a part review, because I kind of I try to reiterate my thoughts at the end of the video and try to reconstruct a semblance of some sort of assessment, but by no means a thorough review. But of course, a mixed bag like this doesn't do any of those things very well. And all this in 45 minutes or less, if I can. I try to make it as short as possible, but at the same time try to give you a realistic experience of what the first 30 minutes or so of a video game really is. That way you're better equipped to make the decision as to whether this game is the right fit for you and if you want to spend your hard-earned money on it. At the end, I do a Let's Read the Words of the Developer segment where we go back and read what the developer advertises for their game, and then we try to assess whether they're feeding us a load of bullshit or if it's totally spot on point with the way they advertise their video game product. So let's jump right into this.
And I think this is kind of a real chill flower on the wind sort of game, if I remember right. It's been a while. I think I bought this. I played 6 minutes of it, maybe about 3 years ago. But we're gonna so it's very pixelated. It's a pixel game, pixel art game. How do we start? Okay, I pressed space bar and it looks like it started doing something. Man, there was a game that came out, I remember, on PlayStation. It was like Flora or Flower or something that I thought this was like. Okay, so I'm moving the mouse and we look like we're in an ocean, and pressing W I can kind of move forward. Okay, so we're moving off of the ocean. We're floating over the ocean. And it seems very quiet. Oh, I see animals up there by the trees. Let me make sure I got my... No, it's not very quiet. I got my volume down. So there's a music going on. So right click makes you stop. Don't know why. Okay. So they just all scampered away and made some noise while they did that. This is very Space Invaders sort of pixel art. Very, very square. Actually, this is 3D space, so this tree has sides to it. You can see that the sides emerge. So this is this is obviously aesthetic design choice to be very pixelated like this, but I want to say this is like a music game, or like the things you come in contact with make noise. But man, I feel like I gotta turn my DPS up a little bit on my mouse here, because I'm not turning as fast as I feel like I should. Okay. I feel like there should be a way to go faster. That's a frog, maybe? So it feels like left shift actually makes you go slower. And I think it hops in a beat. It makes tones, and then when it finishes, big one. Like that. Okay. So this is cool. Little leaves gently falling off the trees. Like Ghost of Tsushima style, except they're just blobs, pixelated blobs instead of these sweetly animated red maple leaves. Yeah, that game that I was thinking of was Flower, where you play like a leaf on the wind and you kind of like steer and influence the leaf to like breeze its way across the plains and stuff, and it's all, you know, pretty nicely animated, and it's kind of like a music like this, like you pass by things, and I don't necessarily know how the music and how the sounds are working in this game, but I remember that concept of you being a thing, an entity that is moving across a space, and it's mainly about the auditory sense, where you get a little bit of that music and stuff and beats happening because of your movement in that space. So that's very much, that idea to me is very much like Flower from the PlayStation. I only played that game for probably 10 minutes before I was like, okay, I can't kill anything, so I'm not really interested right now. Long time ago, like, I didn't have a broader perspective of what I wanted out of a video game to spend my time with in a video game, but here recently it's been like, every video game that anybody produces is art, even if some of it is really, really terrible, and even if the business practices of the video game developers are shit, like ultra terrible, and prey upon the people that want stuff like some of these early access games that we see. But at the very bottom of it, it's still art that is meant to be enjoyed by at least somebody else other than the person that created it and crafted it. I believe all art is that way, and I'd like to take the time to try to enjoy a little bit of something different, because, you know, if I as a person only listen to Metallica or only listen to Kanye West, then I'm not really broadening my horizons and trying to expand my knowledge. Same thing with video games. So if I'm only playing, you know, Quake Arena, or if I'm only playing Doom Eternal, or if I only play World of Warcraft, and that's all I play for fucking 9 months out of the year, every year, then I'm not growing as an individual. I'm not learning and experiencing new cool things that I can appreciate and share with other people. I think that's important too. Okay, so we're walking in this space. I don't understand the objective. Maybe this place is huge. I feel like I just walked from one side of the island to the other, but I could have just made like a horseshoe shape from coming off of the ocean. Okay, so it's got a night-day cycle, unless this biome that I entered is just a night biome. I kind of feel like that could be the case. That's cool. So is the goal of the game... What the hell? The night sky's moving, I think. That's cool. Yeah, so we saw a snow biome just a second ago. We saw the beach biome. And it could be completely incorrect for me to say that. There's the owl that was making that noise just a second ago. Okay. Is this the same big tree I was next to just a minute ago? Well, it looks like there's a bunch of white stuff happening over here. Maybe they're all bugs that are flowing in a direction. Am I supposed to be going this way? Clouds developing over here. They seem to appear, like pop in as you move closer to them. Draw distance, I guess, maybe is an aesthetic thing too. That could be a developer's choice. But then again, oh, look, it's windy all of a sudden. Oh, shit. Okay. Have I just leveled up? Wow, I don't even understand what just happened. I mean, obviously it's very atmospheric. Coffee time. And not just atmospheric, but it's very abstract, like very abstract. Are those bees? Or... That's really crazy. It reminds me of static on a TV. And what are these? Are these supposed to be birds? Yeah, very abstract. So this reminds me of static on old TVs, like even the noise. Like I wonder if that's the idea. A red frog? Did it just jump up into that tree? No, there it is. I don't know what just happened, but I just started moving fast, like fast as fuck. I don't know what I did. I don't think I did anything. I don't know, it just stopped too, like I got a power up or something. Or maybe it was because bees were chasing me. What is that, a fox? That one definitely went up in a tree. Okay. So, I got close to those bees and now I'm going fast. I don't know, man. This is really weird. I was really hoping that maybe it would be more direct in the understanding that you are going next to other items that create noise and sound. So that way you could try to figure out your goal is to try to make music. Oh, he's dead. Whoa, crabs. But then again, maybe not. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'll climb to the top of this mountain and see what's cracking. What's a crack-a-lactating up on top of the mountain? Okay, so another tombstone looking thing. Oh, okay. Is this what we're supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to be finding a, whoa. Maybe it's not exactly what you're near makes noise, but what you look at. So the colors shifted, like it became more of a muddy tone over the whole screen, like a filter change when I stare at the sun and noise happens, but when I look away, the noise goes away and the color kind of becomes more vibrant and bright. Sun's going down, so can you jump? I don't think there's any jumping. There's no jumping to be had up in this motherfucker. I really wish I could hit a boost button and just sprint. So that put off a tone like the one at the top of the mountain over there did. So am I supposed to find these, like, these little obelisks, these little tomes, tombstones, I mean? I wonder if that's the goal. I wonder if also it's supposed to be a sense of discovery. When you play the game, you discover intuitively what it is that they want you to do. And I think that's cool too. That's a neat way to do it. But I think to hook people in as fast as possible, I think you have to. So that made a different tone. So I wonder if you're like collecting, like the objective is you got to hit these, find these. Oh, they're all on top of hills, so that's not hard to figure out. Yeah, I wonder if that is the goal in this level, is to find all these things and try to make music. Like you get near them, you activate them, and it makes the song complete or something. Oh, I had this one earlier. I did it again then. I don't know, man. I'm lost. I'm totally lost. So I started in this ring over here. Well, oh, it's nighttime. We're gonna do another tornado. God, these things didn't make any noise. Yeah, here we go. This may have not been. This may be exactly where it was last time when everything came together and made the little cyclone. And it feels like the closer I get to it, the more it's trying to complete what it's doing. What is this over here? Whoa. Okay. So as I get closer to it, it looks like it comes together tighter and they spin faster, and like I activate the shit that's happening. Now I'm gonna stand inside of it and it's gonna be like day again. It looks like a couple days passed maybe. Man, that's some good coffee. Yeah. Yeah, so these things are make noise. Okay, so I ran into that one. Seems like a delayed, like you have to give this one time to finish ringing out before you hit the next one. I think just running up to it activates it. Yeah, I don't know, man. So now it looks like autumn. Or fall for some of you folks. There's a whole bunch of these obelisk tone makers over here. Okay, well, that one didn't ring out and do anything. I don't know what to do next. Oh, look, there's like a sperm in the sky. Where did it go? There it is. Sperm. Come back here, sperm. You can be my buddy. Yeah. So, this is Proteus. Appreciate you making it all the way to the end of this video. I know this is a little bit shorter than what I normally do. Hey, there's a house down here. It's the first time we've seen man-made structure, I think. Unless you count those obelisk things as being man-made. It looked like there was nothing going on here. Alright, so this is This is Proteus. It's like a kind of an atmospheric tone music experience, psychedelic, kind of psychedelic maybe. I mean, not in your face warping reality psychedelic, but just kind of like really abstract, kind of dreamlike, kind of a calming little video game for people who don't play violent video games. I think it's fine. I think it's cool just the way it is. But yeah, I've been Protodead, and this is me checking out another video game, kind of a first impression sort of deal. I'm gonna read the words. I'm going to probably jump out of this, and I'll have a little bit of this gameplay flowing in the background, and then some trailers and stuff on going on the background as visuals as I read the words of the developer, and we are going to see what they've got to say about their game and how they advertise it to us on Steam, and that way we can make a decision based on what we've seen here today if they're selling us a load of crap, or if that's exactly what they say it's supposed to be, or maybe I can get some insight as to what I'm missing in my first impressions of the game. So leave a comment down below, tell me what you think. Share this video with a friend, that would help me out a lot, and I'm gonna go ahead and start reading the words of the developer. Proteus is a game about exploration and immersion in a dreamlike island world where the soundtrack to your play is created by your surroundings. Played in first person, the primary means of interaction is simply your presence in the world and how you observe it. The reviews are very positive on Steam, over 1,000 reviews so far. This was released in 2013, developed by Ed Key and David Kanaga, published by Twisted Tree. And they literally only have this game. Yeah, it's like they haven't done anything else since or before. So Ed Key and David Kanaga, published by Twisted Tree. Exploration. I think this game has made a fuckload of money too, so I don't understand why they haven't developed something else since then. I'd be interested to see or find out if they've got anything going on in the works. But some of the user-defined tags for this is exploration, relaxing, walking simulator, indie pixel art game. It's currently $10 on Steam. I bet you can find it on sale. I mean, often, if you're interested in this sort of thing, I would not buy this for $10. It is absolutely, I feel, not worth it on Steam, on the computer, at this day and age, 7 years after release, for $10. Maybe $1 or maybe $2, but I mean, unless you just got a fuckload of money and you just want to spend money on, you know, anything, everything, then I would say it's not worth $10. Let's see what they say. The words of the developer here is: the procedurally generated islands are home to creatures, natural and imagined, tranquil valleys, and ruins with magical properties. Some of the key features are meditative play. The responsive world and lack of any text or hints or details is an essence of curious, investigative play and rewards patience and immersion. Dynamic soundtrack composed by award-winning musician David Kanaga follows the mood of the world and will appeal to fans of Boards of Canada, Brian Eno. I haven't heard of that one. I'll have to look into that. A distinctive 2D but 3D graphical style with wild, shifting palettes that sits somewhere between 8-bit video games and early 20th century modernist paintings. The islands are uniquely generated every time, and although it's theoretically possible to see everything in one playthrough, no one ever does. A built-in postcard function encodes the world data into each screenshot, allowing islands and discoveries to be saved and shared. So that's cool. I mean, this is a neat little game for what it is. I would like to understand a little bit better how the music emerges through your presence as you walk through the environment. That wasn't communicated to me. I think in the gameplay, like I understood that's what was supposed to happen, but I didn't quite always feel like that was actually happening. I mean, maybe it was to a smaller degree, but you know, hey. I nailed it on the head whenever I walked into this at the beginning, and I said it was a lot like the Flower game that came out on the PlayStation. I think maybe the Flower game does the idea better than this one does. I don't know if Flower came out before or after this game did, but But that's it, man. That's my thoughts and feelings, my first impressions of Proteus. If you're interested in this sort of a game, you can find it on Steam, man. This has been Protodead. Thank you for making it all the way to the end. Appreciate you sticking around. Leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you think about this game. If you disagree with anything I said, post it down below. Get engaged. Leave me a like if you liked it, a dislike if you disliked it. Share it with a friend. Helps me out a whole bunch. Thank you very much. I've been Protodead, and I will catch you on the flip-flop.